Hello YouTube, welcome to Daggerr channel. This channel is about knives, about Daggerr knives, and I just realized that we didn't do any videos about very famous, very popular knives, WOCKET and Fielder. Those two are my personal choices, the one with olive handle and stonewash blade, and the Fielder is with the orange handle and also stonewash blade. So let's have a closer look on those knives and let's discuss them. So both of them, Fielder and WOCKET, is from our new line, which is called Discover line. So Discover line is our affordable knives. Let's first of all, let's look at WOCKET knife. So WOCKET comes the name from two words, worker and pocket. And this is our first actually drop point knife. As you know, Daggerr, we use mainly aggressive spear point blades. But in this line, we've decided to come up with, I would say, conventional design. And as you can see, the handle is the same as here, and also in a Discover line, we have Urban 2, which is very popular with the Daggerr style blade. We have a Resident, we have Rhina. Why I really like this knife, and this is one of the most popular knives that we produce, because of the very universal form of the blade. So it has very universal form of the blade. It is, as you can see, a drop point. It's a flipper, so the action is really amazing. A lot of people, a lot of Daggerr knife owners who own this knife and any of Discover line, they say that at this price point, you really get the best probably mechanics or action. So it works really well. So it's with the flipper. So it has a flipper tap. The mechanics is amazing, as you can see. So the mechanics is on ball bearings, steel ball bearings. Then what do we have? It's a liner lock. The handle is FRN. The steel is 8x14 MOV. Actually, I really like this steel on EDC, on a workable knife, because you can really easily, comparing to other steels that we use like D2, VG10 or others. So this steel holds edge really good, but also you can really easily sharpen this knife. And what is more important, it has a very good corrosion resistance. Regarding the handles, as you can see here, we have our skull type of handle, which gives you actually very good grip. Okay, so the knife actually sits in the hand very good. And you have also jimping here, which is very nice for the working of this knife. The pocket clip is our standard Daggerr style screaming skull pocket clip. So but with one eye. Why? Because we are fixing the pocket clip using this skull crusher or glass breaker, but it is more a skull crusher, I would say, rather than a glass breaker. So, and the weight, it's really handy, really not too much. So let's now look for some specifics of this knife. So the overall length is 8.125 inches. The blade length is 3.5 inches, so which makes this knife really good EDC knife. The cutting edge is 3.375. The weight, as I already said, it's very light. It's 3.5 ounces. So I think you will not go wrong if you will take this knife as a to discover basically our brand. If you do not like, of course, the Daggerrs, because the blade is more universal. Of course, from cutting perspective, if you want really to cut this blade is much more practical rather than Daggerr style blades. So that's the WOCKET. I really like this knife. This knife is actually always in my car, so it's a really working knife. I use it on any tasks. Okay, of course, not the heavy duty task because it's a folding one, but I have it in my car and I use it every day. The second knife that I want to discuss today and show you, it's a fielder. And the fielder actually came out later than the WOCKET knife. So in the fielder knife, my idea in a design was the blade that will allow you to really use it in the field. So that's why it has in a design a really big finger choil, so you can put a finger here. So it will allow you to do very delicate works in your tasks. Also, it has actually this type of the shape here that allows you to put your thumb here, and it really the grip is really good for the working. So it allows you to work with this knife with the conventional like this type of grip. You can grip it like this, you can grip it like this. So it actually, I would say, comparing to the universality, it's more even universal than WOCKET, but comparing to the WOCKET, let's compare it here. For the fielder, you have a little bit less cutting edge because we need some space for the finger choil. On the other hand, it's also a flat grind, cuts very well, and allows you to actually use this knife in a very delicate work. And that's why I actually decided to call this knife a fielder, because actually you can really use this EDC knife in the field. Yeah, so it's also $29.99, not expensive knife, very affordable, but with a great action. You just need to try. The action is amazing, the flipper works really well, and yeah, and it's, yeah, all these Discover lines, they come in all different types of colors. So like I have now in the video I'm showing the olive and the orange, but of course we are having like black, we are having blue handle, and also we have a different types of blade finish. Like on these two knives, these are the stone wash, and also we have a black wash. So now let's talk a little bit about the characteristics of this knife. So the overall length is 8.1 inches. The blade length is also 3.5, but the cutting edge is 2.9 here. It's, as I already said, a little less than on the WOCKET. So it also has a drop point blade, but as you can see, the design is a little bit different, but still the blade is a drop point. The weight of this knife is 3.5 ounces, like the previous knife. So on the handle we have the same FRN, and what I didn't mention that you have actually jimped flipper tab opener that allows you to easily open the knife with the hand, and also if you are in the gloves. So type in the comments below which one you prefer, the WOCKET or the fielder, or which one you have. So thank you for watching. As for the knives that we just overviewed, so those knives are available both on Blade HQ, and not only of course those of them. Other Daggerr knives are also available there. They are our exclusive dealer in United States. So please visit their website if you want to check those knives. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Have a good day and take care.